been a decade since a special flight first took to the skies, transporting true American heroes to our nation's capital.
Happening in your community, the Land of Lincoln Honor Flight Springfield. This segment is sponsored by Carriage Crossing Senior Living. Joining us, Veteran Coordinator Steve Wheeler and President Joan Bortolan. Welcome, guys. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Steve, let's start with, for those who have not heard of the Land of Lincoln Honor Flight, what it is and what that looks like for those who participate.
Okay, we fly our most senior veterans, World War II, Korean, and Vietnam, free of charge to Washington, D.C., so they can see and experience the war memorials that were built in their honor. Okay, you mentioned we've been flying now for 10 years. We are one of about 144 hubs nationwide. Our hub is based out of Springfield, Illinois, so we always fly out of Springfield. And we've been doing this for 10 years, and we've flown over 4,100 veterans in that 10-year period now.
Wow, yeah. That's a lot of veterans.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I don't know if it's your motto, but it's something that you all are saying, one more tour with honor.
Yes.
I love that. So I'm sure you've heard lots of great stories from these men that we're looking at, or women, in these pictures here. So any stories stand out to you, Joan?
Every flight it's the same agenda, but it's a different set of veterans and different experiences and different stories. While we are not social workers, we simply want to let these veterans know how much we appreciate what they've done for our country and for us. There is that added benefit. The World War II veterans, we've had people say, well, I didn't think anybody really cared about us anymore. We're just ancient history. The Korean veterans fought the forgotten war, so they were happy that, you know, they were being acknowledged, and, you know, the Vietnam veterans were not treated well at all when they got home, so this is a day of honor that they so deserved and they never got. We've had veterans say, next to, you know, getting married and having a kid, this is the best day of my life. And others say that, you know, that the burden is lifted from the Vietnam, the stigma of Vietnam has been lifted, and, you know, their hearts are no longer heavy, and then they've put their hatred aside, and, you know, all of that those are just the added benefits. We just want to make sure that they understand how much this country appreciates their sacrifice and what they did for us.
Now, thousands of flights, one, it's incredible, but it's not free. So, at least I don't think, unless you're getting some airlines to completely comp all these flights. But where does the money come from to make all this happen?
This is all private donations. And it's a big amount. It's quite an undertaking to lease aircraft, rent buses, and get these guys out here. Our flight costs are skyrocketing every year. We're looking now at about $80,000 a flight.
Wow.
And we're trying to put together 6 flights a year. So we're looking at almost a $500,000 annual budget here to do this. And this all comes from the communities. That's the way we like it. We like it when our communities take their veterans out to D.C. You know, with direct donations, with fundraising events, you know, whatever the case might be. It's harder to do that way than look for big major corporate sponsors, but it's really worthwhile when these communities get involved and take these veterans out there.
Yeah, because like you mentioned, 6 flights per year, right? And it is completely free to the veterans. It's just a day trip, right? They go out, tour, and then they fly back home.
Yeah, it's about a 20-hour day, but it's
a long day.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think for so many, I mean, I would put myself in this category. Like, I don't know what I can do to say thank you to our veterans other than when I see somebody in uniform say, thank you for your service, I appreciate it. But this seems like a really tangible way to do that when it feels like there aren't very many other ones.
And we have a perfect thing for you to do. Our first flight is April 2nd. We leave out of Springfield Airport about 9 o'clock. We get back about 9:30, be there at 9 o'clock, and you can welcome home 84 American heroes after a day in D.C. and shake their hands and be part of a crowd. You'll never feel better about being an American when you see these gentlemen. And I think we have one lady on this flight get off that plane.
Wonderful. So we're looking here. The numbers are the flight numbers, correct?
Yes.
And so those are the dates where you can actually greet and welcome back the veterans, like you mentioned. So many ways to make donations. I was looking here through your list where you can purchase a t-shirt, you can become a guardian for a flight. I mean, there's just several ways that people can get involved to make a difference.
Yes.
Exactly.
Where can they find all of these different like platforms to donate?
On our website, and they can contact us directly. Our website address is landoflincolnhonorflight.org, and we have a website, or pardon me, a Facebook page as well, so they can contact us directly through Facebook. Any ideas, any questions they might have, anything they might want to do, please get in touch with us. And our main focus right now is we're trying to find any remaining World War II and Korean veterans that haven't taken the flight at this point. We're running out of time with these guys, and we really need your viewers to be ambassadors for us and try to smoke these guys out of the woodwork, so to speak, and get them interested in taking a flight with us, because again, they're the greatest generation out there, and we really would like to take them on a flight if they're able to do it.
Yeah,
If somebody
that's
wants to
wonderful.
sponsor like is there a cost for one person? Like, I want to sponsor this guy to do this trip. It's how much?
Our 2019 veteran cost is $500. That covers the complete cost of the day. We don't make any profit on that. It just covers the cost of the day. Our administrative cost is almost 99 cents out of every dollar we receive goes directly to the veterans' flights. Administrative cost is just about 1%. So for $500, we'll give them the day of a lifetime.
Oh,
Great. Thank you, guys. That's
yes,
really cool.
Thank you so
You bet.
much.
You're welcome.
Great
Thank
work you're
you.
doing. If you want to learn more, you can visit their website, like we mentioned, or just jot down all of those dates to go and welcome home our veterans from their trip of a lifetime. And we'll have all the details at sayliving.tv.